Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Geekly News for the week of August 31st, 2018. My name is Brian Cambriello. His name is Mike Tessmacher.
Hey now.
How's it going, guys? So as you know, Geekly News is your weekly source of everything you need to know about the TV, movie, and comic book world, and video games, too. A little bit of video games.
Try to get a smattering of everything.
A little various. And as always, big ups to the gentlemen at Geeked Up Comics and Games, located in beautiful, sunny, sometimes, North Massapequa, New York. Yes. If you're in the area, please drop them a line.
Get your books.
Yeah, get your comics, get your collectibles, get your games.
Yep.
They are varied in the things that they sell.
Yeah.
So Geeked Up Comics and Games, thank you again for letting us record in your studio. Yes, as far as we go, if you would like to follow us, we are available on all social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and if you want to email us at geeklirious@gmail.com.
Wow, you did it all.
Thank you, I try.
You're good at that.
On to the news. Alright, so we're going to start off with Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
So, as you may or may not be following the past couple weeks, we've been talking about the ongoing saga of James Gunn being fired from the project, and so obviously there's some. He was the director of Guardians, in case you didn't know.
Yes.
So yeah, we've been covering that the past couple of weeks. If you want to learn more about that, you can listen to the past episodes or just,
Yeah, we've talked about that part of it at length. So
yes.
There's like 5 episodes you could listen to.
Yeah, there's a lot. So I don't want to go into that too deep, but so it's just been announced that Guardians 3 has been delayed indefinitely. While they search, I guess, for a new director and rework the script and whatever else they have to do to get this thing off the ground.
Whatever it takes, man.
Yeah. So that sucks. But, I kind of saw this one coming.
Yeah, I think the signs were in the tea leaves.
Yeah?
For all you tea drinkers out there. Yeah.
I like tea, but I don't like really look at the leaves.
Well,
you remember
you're doing it wrong.
You remember that scene from Harry Potter 3?
No.
Have you ever watched Harry Potter?
Is that The Prisoner of Azkaban?
It is The Prisoner of Azkaban.
I've seen that one, yeah.
Where, what's her face? I forget her name, but the famous British actress. She plays the...
Emma Watson?
Not Emma Watson, no. The one she was like in Saving Mr. Banks. She's famous. She's really famous. I forget her name.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, though.
Damn, that's gonna screw with me. But she like looks into the tea leaves and she's like, "Oh, you've got the dark." She says like the death or something. It's like the symbol of it's like a dog or something like that, and it's supposed to it's the Grim. That's what she says. It's the Grim, and she starts freaking out on like I think it was Harry. I think it was. Anyway.
What the hell are you talking about?
Anyway, her name was Emma Thompson.
I was close.
You were super close, but there's also Emma Watson. Anyway, so leading into that...
Yeah,
segueing it up, Taika Waititi, who many people thought might fill in for James Gunn, he also directed Thor Ragnarok, is in talks with Marvel for future projects, which I can't say.
AKA Guardians 3.
Yeah, most likely it's going to be Guardians 3.
Which, I think if anyone to do it, should probably be him. If James Gunn ain't coming back, and hopefully they use the script. We won't get into it. But, yeah. That would be fun. I could see his humor being complementing Guardians 3.
I 100% agree. He did such a good job with the comedy in Thor Ragnarok. I couldn't think of a better director.
Yeah.
He knows the Marvel Universe already. He's already dipped his toes in the MCU. So I think he'd be a perfect fit.
Yeah. He's got like a leg in it already. People seem to like love him. Everyone loved Ragnarok. So it's like,
Except for my dad did not like that movie. I don't know
What's
why.
wrong with him?
I don't know. He thought it was too funny. I'm like, I told him going into it though that it was like a more like lighthearted comedy type movie, and he was still like, nah, it was just too silly. I wanted more like badass action.
I mean, I could kind of see that, especially because it's so different from the first two.
Right.
So yeah, I could. Okay, all right.
Anyway, yeah, but fantastic movie in my opinion.
Yeah.
Thor Ragnarok. Taika Waititi definitely a front runner, I think, to direct Guardians 3.
Yes.
Let's see. Moving on. Let's see what else we got. Do you have any other Marvel news this week? I want to try to get. Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. We have a lot actually. So let's talk about Kevin Feige.
Yes.
So Kevin Feige is what, the president of Marvel?
No. Well,
like the movies division,
the studio. Yeah, Marvel Studios.
Marvel Studios.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's responsible, I guess, for the MCU as we know it. Dude is awesome. Actually, one of my favorite podcasts, WDW Radio, Walt Disney World Radio with Lou Mangello. He had a fantastic interview.
Oh yeah.
With Kevin Feige. Yeah, where they sat down, they talked about how they got started and where he began with Iron Man 1 and how he knew it was going to turn into a big thing, and if he it was very, very good interview. If you guys want to look that up, maybe I'll post it if I remember. But it's really good. No, yeah, he's Lou Mangello was really great, and he's got a super upbeat sense of humor, and he's just a very lighthearted interviewer, and he plays off Kevin Feige really well because he kind of like just geeks out a lot, and it's great. And
Kevin Feige seems like the guy that's like right there with him.
Super chill. Stuff, Yeah, that's the vibe I got from that interview. Is super chill and relaxed and just, a fan. He's a fan himself.
Yeah.
So.
I remember posting a picture of Kevin Feige on Instagram, like in his office.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that's my future office.
Yeah, he just has little collectibles everywhere, little figurines
Spider-Man
and stuff.
in the window.
Yeah.
All that stuff. Really great.
Really cool
So
stuff.
congrats to Kevin Feige.
Yes.
I think his importance in the MCU, I think people talk about him, but it's really like unbelievable, like the stuff he's done with, he's not the director, but he's like the director of the directors.
Yeah.
So, yeah, can't say enough about the guy. He seems awesome. So he's about that.
I'm so glad that he's being honored by the Producers Guild of America.
Yeah. Even though we've never heard of that guild.
I've never heard of that guild, but it's apparently a thing.
Yeah, it's not in your guild.
It's not my guild.
If he wants to join my guild,
yeah,
I have a slot open.
You have a slot? What kind of guild did you run?
I'm kicking you out to get him.
Oh man! Well, I can't even like.
Yeah, you
disagree with that. Yeah, I probably would.
What about next?
Let's talk about Blade. You like Blade?
Yes.
You like Wesley Snipes as Blade?
I did, yeah.
So, well, if you like Blade and you like Wesley Snipes as Blade, you might be positively astonished by the news that he is in discussions to return as Blade in the Marvel Universe, the MCU.
And then Ryan Reynolds can come back as the character he was in Blade 3.
Ryan Reynolds was in Blade 3?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I haven't seen that in forever.
Yeah.
Wasn't Triple H also in that? He played like an evil vampire?
Yeah, he was.
I remember that.
Give the pedigree to everybody.
That's the only way to kill vampires, obviously.
So what about Wesley Snipes, exactly? He's in talks to do something Marvel related.
Yeah, it hasn't been confirmed as to what he's doing yet. Most people think he's, from what I've seen online, most people think he is just going to make an appearance. But some other stuff I read might actually lead more in the direction of like a full movie. So maybe he could join the Avengers. That'd be pretty cool. No? Come on, the Avengers need all the help they can get against Thanos. Why not a freaking awesome vampire hunter?
That'd be pretty cool. I don't know, like Wesley Snipes being in it maybe, but I don't know if Blade like Blade as a character, sure, but him as Blade? He's old now, right?
He is old.
He doesn't look old. I mean, he looks good for his age.
He does.
But, I don't know. That's so weird.
It is odd. I think I would like to see him just kind of make more of like a cameo type appearance. I don't know if I want to see him lead a movie.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him like as a part of a team, or maybe just kind of like come in and like play like a, just have like a maybe like a 10-minute scene with him where he helps like a main character of another movie.
Yeah.
Like an informant type, or like he's like, I'm retired, I'm too old for this shit type of thing.
But, wait, no, he can't. He's a vampire, he doesn't age.
Yeah, but obviously Wesley Snipes is gonna look older.
Well, yeah.
Unless they like Robert Downey Jr. him, like CGI the crap out of him. Or Michael Douglas him.
Yeah.
Which at that point, why are you even getting like Wesley Snipes back? You just CGI him. I don't know, maybe he'll be like Old Man Logan, where like Logan ages over time.
Yeah, maybe because he's like half human, so he does age a little bit more than something. I mean, they could work something out like that. I don't think they should, though. I mean, leave the Wesley Snipes blade where it's supposed to be, It was a good time.
You know that he originally wanted to do Black Panther?
I heard about that, yeah.
Yeah, he wanted to do Black Panther, and he ended up doing Blade, but he always wanted to come back and do Black Panther, but by the time, it was time for them to actually roll Black Panther out, he was, I guess, too old, or,
I would like him to be... If they could get him for Black Panther 2 as someone...
That'd be pretty cool.
Not Blade, but as someone...
Dude, imagine Black Panther, like, versus Blade. That would be a pretty cool fight.
That would be. I mean, it wouldn't make sense continuity-wise or whatever. I mean, I guess they could, but... Yeah. But Blade in it, or Wesley Snipes in Black Panther 2, I'm all for.
Dope.
What's next?
Alright, let's see.
Did we get the Iron Fist news?
No, let's do that. Alright, so we have 2 pieces of Iron Fist news for you Iron Fist fans.
I think it's only me.
It might actually just be you.
Yeah.
So a villain for the new season has been announced, Typhoid Mary.
Yes.
You want to go a little bit in depth on that, because I have no idea who this character is. I'm hoping you know more than I do.
As far as like what she's going to be doing this, not really. She's pretty much just a crazy, psychotic killer. She uses knives and stuff. So
is she a superpowered at all?
I don't know. Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
But she looks pretty cool. They just showed a picture of her, so like they didn't even show her in action yet.
Okay, that's cool.
But I'm down for that. It looks like a cool character. I mean, I thought it makes sense though, because to have her alongside the other guy, the other Iron Fist, that's gonna be like a villain in it. There's like the Red Iron Fist guy. You didn't see the trailer.
I did not see the trailer.
Yeah, there's like another Iron Fist, and he has like a Red Iron Fist.
Oh.
The guy Davos in the first season.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the guy he was training with?
Okay.
He's like the Red Iron Fist. So it's going to be him and probably Typhoid Mary. And that other character that was revealed.
Yes.
Not a villain. But...
Not a villain, a protagonist. Walking Dead star James Chen signs on to play Sam Chung, who is better known as Blind Spot.
Yes. The superhero... right now in the comics, he's kind of like Daredevil's partner, because Daredevil was the mayor, so he had Blind Spot doing stuff that he couldn't do, he wasn't around for. It was pretty cool.
And you told me he can turn invisible.
Yeah, he has like a special... First of all, his suit's like freaking awesome. I hope they show something like that.
You should post a picture of it on Instagram.
I will. I'm pretty sure I have.
Oh, have you?
Okay. Him and Daredevil. I might have had a post of them when I was reading.
Then I will have to go back and look.
Maybe. I could be wrong, though. Who knows? I will, though. Yeah, that's really cool. They don't say that he's going to be Blind Spot in this one, but it leaves that open, and that's pretty cool. And he seems like a cool actor. I don't know him in Walk of the Dead. He must have been, like, after I stopped watching.
Would you say Walk of the Dead?
The Walk of the Dead, yeah.
That's a better name, I think.
It's a charity event.
Imagine like a bunch of like zombies like hobbling along like a path wearing like sweatbands and like they have those numbers on their like taped onto their chest for like they're falling off.
People splashing water on their faces while they're walking by.
They have like meat on like a truck and they're just like it's like slowly going and they're like that sounds hysterical. I would 100% join that.
The dead are walking for the living.
Holy crap. That's really funny. All right. Let's get some sad news in here, and then we'll kind of round it out with some happy news at the end. So unfortunately, we had 3 comic book deaths. Famous comic book people, writers and colorists and designers and
yes, legends
in the comic book industry. So I'm gonna list them out real quick. Marie Severin passed away at 89. You told me she was responsible for Spider-Woman?
Yeah, Spider-Woman. Yeah.
Gary Friedrich passes away at 75.
Yeah.
What did he work on? Was he Ghost Rider?
He co-created Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider. And Rust Heath passed away at 71.
No. The other one was 71. The other one was 75. I think he was 91.
Oh, 91. Oh, wow. You look pretty old then.
Yeah, he was one of the, like before those other people. Like, he did the, Sergeant Nick Fury and the Howling... He did, like, a lot of Western stuff, and then he did the Sergeant Nick Fury and the Howling Commandos. He had that Two-Gun Kid, like, a lot of the Western stuff back in the day, like, way back.
Well, that's pretty cool.
So legends.
Yeah, obviously sad to see legends pass, but it looks like they were all pretty up there when they passed. So they seem to have lived good lives. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their families. Our condolences.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, let's try to get some more happy news.
Happy news.
Happy. So I'm going to try to pronounce this guy's name right. Greg Nicotero. Did I get it?
Yeah,
there we go. He is going to design the new look of the Spawn costume.
Yeah.
So he was responsible for The Walking Dead, right? The makeup work?
Yeah. The designing.
The design?
I believe.
And not the makeup work? The design of the characters?
I think both. He does. He's a designer, but I think he does the makeup and like a lot of stuff. I don't know what his job entails,
he worked with zombies, and he also designed the first look of the original Spawn.
Yeah, he
from the
designed
first movie.
the first. He did a lot of the design work for this first movie.
Was that the only movie?
In 97.
Was there more than one Spawn movie?
No.
Okay, so the only Spawn movie.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool that they're bringing him back for that, and obviously his work on The Walking Dead is fantastic. It's one of my favorite parts of The Walking Dead, which these days there's not many, but the zombies have always looked spot on. So
so pretty much Todd McFarlane announced on Twitter that they're gonna collaborate and work on the look of Spawn.
That's awesome. All right.
I hope it's good.
Yeah, so do I. I'm looking forward. This is the one with Jamie Foxx?
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right. We'll see what happens. Jamie Foxx is a good actor, though.
Absolutely.
Django. Django, Baby
Booty Call.
Booty Call. I think I saw that one.
It's classic. Hilarious.
You ever watch Baby Driver?
Yes, of course.
He's so good in that. It's like the Bats, the crazy dude.
Yeah, he's good in that.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite things he's ever done. He's so good in that. Let's see. Okay, let's get into some... Oh, wait. We got one more Marvel thing. I forgot about this. Tom Hardy.
Yes.
Everybody loves Tom Hardy. He is signed on for not 1, not 2, but 3 Venom movies in total.
Yeah, so 2 more after
trilogy.
This garbage fire.
Dumpstify of a movie.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say that. We haven't seen it yet.
I know.
And the first trailer was terrible. But
Yeah.
the next couple trailers that they released looked pretty good. I don't want to speak too much on this.
Yeah,
but
we'll definitely be talking more about that once we see it.
yeah, it's coming out relatively soon, isn't it?
Yeah, it's soon.
Like, is it September? Or is it October?
I think it's October.
October? Well, either way, next couple months it's coming out, so.
Yeah.
We'll probably see it and do a review of it.
Yeah, we'll see it depending on...
At some point.
Yeah. We'll reserve judgment.
There's a couple movies I want to see that are coming out soon, so.
Not having Spider-Man in it.
Yeah, it's weird.
As far as I know.
That's really weird.
It's just like... It's a deal breaker for me, but I will watch it and I'll let you guys know.
It would be kind of cool if Tom Holland did like a little cameo as Spider-Man.
I'm hoping, even though still it's like
he's a bigger part than a cameo, but he's probably not going to be in it at all though. Okay, we're almost there. Cool. We got. Okay, so let's talk about some DC news.
Yes.
Earlier this week, it was announced that Alec Baldwin had signed on to play Thomas Wayne in the Joker movie.
I love Alec Baldwin. What a great fit.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Until 2 days later, it was announced that he's no longer doing it.
Yeah, no.
That is literally all of the news. There's no reason to talk about this further because he is off the project.
Yeah, he bowed out.
Apparently, according to the statement that was released about it, scheduling conflicts, which is something I feel like they would have done sooner. It's like, oh wait, no, remember this movie that I just signed on for? I can't do it.
What happened was he read the script. That's what happened.
Oh god, please don't let this be bad. I really want this movie to be so good. I want it to be good.
Yeah, me too, but setting itself up for failure, I feel.
All right.
Joaquin Phoenix, though.
Joaquin Phoenix is dope.
I have faith.
That's right. Alec Baldwin, I think, was a little too, he's a little too famous for that role, I think. Like, I think he might take over the role a little bit.
Yeah,
people will be like, oh, it's Alec Baldwin. They won't be like, it's Thomas Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Thomas Wayne.
They might be better off with a lesser-known actor doing that.
What about, trying to think, like, what was the father's role in the movie? That's the thing. It's like, I thought it was only going to be like a glimpse, like you see Joker killing him or something like that.
Right.
Maybe has a bigger role in it.
See, I'm really confused as to where Thomas Wayne's going to fit into this. Because, to my understanding, this is a Joker origin story.
Yeah.
But Thomas Wayne, because I always assumed that Joker and Batman were around the same age. You know, maybe Joker was maybe like 10 years older tops. Which means that I guess that if you're going back to like some of the older, I think it was in the Michael Keaton Batman that the guy who killed, that he was the one who killed Thomas and Martha Wayne.
But that was Joe Chill, wasn't it?
That was Joe Chill.
Yeah.
But there was a version.
I think in the movie.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
in the movie.
It was actually the Joker. I think what it ended up being, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if that's.
There's one. I remember. There's one movie. I think it's the Michael Keaton Batman, where he's the one that killed Thomas and Martha Wayne.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the thing they're going for.
Maybe. I mean. If they're gonna have Thomas Wayne in it, I guess it really makes.
He might just be like a guy on TV that appears every so often, as like ribbon cutting ceremonies and stuff like that.
Yeah, you see him on the Wayne family. They opened up a new factory.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, it's a factory that contains acid. I can't wait for this.
Let's take a dip.
There's no way that this could possibly go wrong in any way. All right, so what if we find out more news about what the role of the Thomas Wayne is in the Joker movie, we'll let you guys know.
Yeah, absolutely. Let us know if you guys have any ideas. Like, what the hell is going to go on? Explain to us their role.
Yes, please. All right. So, last but not least.
No.
This is one I'm personally excited to talk about a little bit.
Yeah.
So, y'all know I'm a big Doctor Who fan.
We love it.
So Matt Smith, who played the 11th incarnation of the Doctor.
That's the one after Purple Man?
Yes, after David Tennant.
Okay.
Yes. He's the fish fingers and custard one. The goofy one.
Okay.
I showed you that scene. Remember?
Yeah, you did.
He's like, beans are evil, and he chucks the beans.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember that.
Anyway, you're Scottish, try something. He's signed on to play, we don't know who he's playing yet. What's he doing? He joined the cast of Star Wars Episode 9.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah, we don't know what he's going to be doing in that, but...
I have no idea.
What could you see him... You're more of a Star Wars guy. Like, what could you see him doing?
I don't know, he's got the British accent, and by all accounts, if you have a British accent in a Star Wars movie and you're not doing an American accent to cover it up, you're probably, with the Imperials.
I was gonna say, yeah, like he's another, maybe he's like another, one of those, the Order, the Black Order?
I can see him being like...
The Kylo Ren people?
I can see him being like the leader of like a resistance movement within the Imperial. Like, so you'll have like Kylo Ren's faction that he took over, and then you'll have like a group of people who are like loyal to Snoke.
Yeah.
And then like he'll be the leader of those, and then there'll be like the actual like rebels, like the Resistance.
Mm-hmm.
I am with the Resistance. Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, you like him, so I mean,
yeah,
it
he's
seems
fantastic.
like a cool thing.
He, I really haven't seen much of him outside of Doctor Who. I know he was on that show, The Crown, I believe. And he was also in Terminator Genesis, where he played the living embodiment of Skynet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He had a pretty cool role in it. He's good though. He has a face that he has a very, I guess like, I don't know what you want to call it. Like he doesn't look like anybody else. He has very distinct like facial features.
Yeah. And
he can play. I feel like either a good guy or a bad guy really well.
Like, yeah.
Because he looks like odd. I guess he has big ears and he like, I don't know. He just has a weird chin and he's very pale and he has like no eyebrows. So he just is an odd looking person, and I feel like he can fit a good guy like in Doctor Who or a bad guy like in Terminator like really well.
Yeah. So
I don't know who he's
when
going
I
to be
see him, he reminds me of Hayden Christensen.
Hayden Christensen from Star Wars?
Yeah.
He does not look like him at all. I don't know
No?
what the hell you're talking about. No.
I don't know. He reminds me of him.
Hayden Christensen's like way more good looking and way less of a good actor.
You think so?
Yeah. Matt Smith is kind of ugly.
I feel like they're both pretty boys.
Yeah. I don't know. A lot of people do like Matt Smith, like look wise. He's very, like I said before, he has very distinct looks.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah. So that's cool. As a fan of Doctor Who, I'm glad to see him in another series, which I thoroughly enjoy. I'm a huge fan of Star Wars, obviously. Yeah.
But there's no hope of him being a good guy.
Probably not. No.
Yeah.
Maybe he plays a robot or something. Maybe it's like the voice of a robot.
Oh. Yeah. Maybe.
Matt Smith lending his very distinct voice. Nah, he'll probably be a live action character, and he'll probably be an Imperial.
Probably. I don't know. Maybe he could be like a. I don't even know any of the Star Wars people.
He'll play like a long lost descendant of like Boba Fett.
Could be a Hutt.
He could be a Hutt.
Yeah.
He's the skinniest of the Hutts. He's like the outcast Hutt. He's like, nobody likes the skinny Hutt. And he's like, but I want to be a Hutt too. And they're like, nah, you're too skinny to be a Hutt. Yeah. He's like, oh no. Yeah.
Right. Yes, that sounds like a movie right there.
That's the Star Wars movie I want.
The Hutt that could.
The little Hutt that could. He's just like, I want to be a
Papa Hutt.
Papa the Hutt. Beans are evil. All right, guys. I think that about wraps it up.
When we talk about Doctor Who stuff, you know it's the end of the show.
All right, guys. Yeah. So we will see you Monday. We're going to be talking about like the replayability factor in video games and which games you just can't put down.
Yeah. What we have spent the most time doing. What we can't stop doing.
Yeah. Those games you just can't stop playing.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Dance time. Anyway, so, guys, if you have any comments or corrections or you just want to talk to us, hit us up on any of the social medias I mentioned before. And that about does it. You guys have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.